Look, there's no way we can come up with this medical equipment just in time for the surgery in just a few hours. It's impossible. It's impossible.
No way, man.
Well, this is a pretty intricate design you have there. Pretty complex. Do you think our traditional manufacturing methods can cut it? No, unless... Welcome back, folks, to the Stock Estate. I'm an ex-financial advisor, and in today's quick and dirty guide, we are going to be talking about Nano Dimensions, ticker symbol NNDM. For those of you who do not know what is a quick and dirty guide, it is a series where I pick a stock that my subscribers want me to analyze and I break it down in 5 minutes plus. I will then segment the video into the good and the bad, ranging from its fundamentals, valuations, as well as its technicals. If you want me to make a video on a stock that you found, please click on the delicious looking subscribe button and comment down below. Also, consider liking this video so I know that you liked it, and it will give me the strength to churn out quality content for you in my free time. Okay, without further ado, let's jump straight into the good stuff. Okay, so NNDM, okay, Nano Dimensions. Okay, so this first point I'm going to talk about is actually about the industry opportunity, alright? Yes, 3D printing is a disruption to the traditional manufacturing. Okay, its advantages is that 3D printing is more precise, okay, can manufacture small amounts in a very short amount of time. Okay, however, I don't really think that it will take over completely the traditional manufacturing, because traditional manufacturing has an edge when it comes to large quantities. Okay, they can print out many in large quantities. But 3D printing is definitely a niche that can definitely take market share. We have a total addressable market of currently 12 billion, growing 14% CAGR, which is compound annual growth rate. I can see it slowly displacing traditional manufacturing. So it's a yes in terms of opportunity. Okay, next, we're going to look at its extra cash on hand, okay? So recently, NNDM has been raising a few direct offerings to raise cash. Okay, at first it might seem like a bad thing as it dilutes the shares of existing shareholders, but I definitely see it as a good thing, whereby now the company is really in a rough state, okay, financially, and the extra cash will be vital to prevent it from going under. Okay, hence decreasing the risk to us investors of this company going bankrupt, and delisting altogether. So now, thirdly, we're going to look at its delicious looking technicals. Okay, it's in terms of its price action, NNDM is a sad story. Okay, from its all-time highs of $90+ to a penny stock now of $6+, it has been on a downtrend. Okay, most of the time under the 100 moving average, but recently it has been showing signs of strength as it pops right above the 100 MA, okay, which is a signal that I use, to determine whether a stock is in a general mood of an uptrend or a downtrend. Okay, if it crosses the 100 MA, it gives me a general idea that, it is in an uptrend. Okay, since it has been making higher highs and lower lows since then, okay, the technicals, I'm seeing something really positive, okay. Although now, okay, I might wait for a small pullback, as it always shows historically that it always pulls back after a huge spike like that. Hence, the technicals is showing a signs of a huge reversal, and it is a yes from me in terms of technicals. Okay, so now the good stuff is over. Now let's talk a little bit more of the downsides. Okay, the bad. Okay, the first thing is about its fundamentals. Its earnings call presents horrible revenue currently in this crisis, proving that the company is incapable of pivoting successfully yet. Okay, I won't go into the details because it is a quick and dirty guide. Okay, so I don't want to present too much numbers to you, but they are currently losing massive revenue year over year. Okay, it kind of reminds me of physical retail companies currently. Okay, so it's currently in a self-preservation mode. As I quote a phrase by the CEO during earnings, he says not to overspend on marketing, positioning, go-to-markets themselves, because it is like driving bicycles and turning your legs very, very fast, but backwards, because nobody's home to buy. We are selling hardware and very, very sophisticated machines, and this is not software that you can work from home. You have to be in the laboratories. You have to be on the production floors to buy a machine. Okay, this simply means that, people are not actually having the capacity to buy their products right now in the middle of the crisis because it doesn't make sense. So the CEO, which by the way has a pretty good track record, by the way, he is now trying to conserve capital, and go on a self-preservation mode. And which links to my previous point, when they had the direct offering to raise cash, I think it was a pretty good move. But at the same time, it just means that this company is very, very subjected, to the crises and how long this pandemic actually plays out. If this pandemic drags out 4 years, okay, 5 years, there is definitely a risk of bankruptcy. And this actually breaks one of the rules that I have last time as a financial advisor, okay? What is that, folks? What is that? Okay, it is not to invest heavy in companies that have a high risk of going bankrupt as a long-term investor. Okay, because there's this uncertainty now that whether this company will actually succeed. Okay, if in further quarters they can prove that they're able to pivot, or this pandemic ends quickly, then I might have a different view then. Okay, but if you want to trade this again, it's definitely possible. Okay, and the last not so good point is that, there's not really any much major hype or catalyst incoming. Okay, nada, zilch, nothing. Okay, so the rule here is, that I set for myself is a good stock needs exposure. Okay, if no one knows of it, no hype equals no demand, low volume, simple. Okay, however, do note that all of these is based on current situation. Okay, if they have major catalysts incoming in the future or things that are going well for them, then maybe I'll consider making an update video. In conclusion, okay, this is a high risk, high reward play, okay, but with the mixed virus and vaccine news, okay, I'm definitely a little bit apprehensive because the fate of this company ultimately depends on how long this virus drags out, okay. Long-term investment wise for myself, it's a no currently, okay. Short-term swing trade, maybe, okay, I might buy on the pullback and set a stop loss 1 ATR below the lows to prevent any positions from getting obliterated if things kind of go wrong, okay. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. Smash the like button to show your beautiful smiles, and I look forward to see you in the comments. What you gonna do? And what are your thoughts? Alright, thanks for sticking to the end of the video. You guys are the real bros, and I shall see you in the next video. Stock and stayed out.